Get in. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's our number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark. What up with it? Nick Crease.
What it do?
Live on your TV screens, on your laptops, and on your desktops, on YouTube and X. Paco, what's up with it, family? We live tonight here on YouTube, X, and X. Make sure you subscribe to Sports4U Podcast on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok at Sports4U Podcast. Of course, you can follow me at John Watson 0984 on X, Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram at Hi, I'm Mark 1 on X. Follow Nick on X, Instagram, and TikTok at 99Gorilla. Got stuff to talk about. We apologize for the late start. Daddy duty's called. So we're here live. So we're here live today. Thank y'all for joining us. Today. We're deep in these NBA playoffs.
Excuse me?
Relax.
You said they deep in the playoffs?
No, I said we're deep in these playoffs.
I don't know. That was better.
Sometimes you got to be knee deep in something.
But the playoffs have officially started. Yeah, we saw. What up, Trail? Yeah, we saw. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, we saw. Yeah, Shador do a pass. Congratulations. It's with mini camp. Everybody,
Hey, John.
No, man, I'm his mini camp. I'm not expecting him to light up the world the first day of practice, man. Let me see how he does when they get after the
when he gets trained.
Man. Yo, relax. But we'll talk about that. But let's talk. But since we are going to start the show, let's start with an NFL topic. We had a trade that broke on Wednesday. A trade.
Oh,
involving two legendary franchises who are known to hate each other, and that's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Pittsburgh Steelers sending wide receiver George Pickens to the Cowboys for a third-round pick, and then they had a late-round pick swap.
That's swinger shit, right?
Yo, you good?
No.
But this trade had been talked to. Yo, y'all good? Yeah, I see the type of stuff we're gonna be on today.
Sunglasses time was crazy.
Yeah, here we go. This trade was talked about draft, and then obviously nothing really got done, and now it picked up some steam, and now right after the draft, and it got done for a third-round pick. So now he's going to be opposite CeeDee Lamb, catching passes from Dak Prescott. Obviously, he's in the final year of his rookie deal. And obviously, for those who don't know, his agent is also the same agent of Michael Parsons, David Mulugheta, who was also the same agent of Deshaun Watson. George Pickens is trying to get a new contract. He's trying to get a new contract, obviously, in the last year of his rookie deal. But obviously, we don't know what the Cowboys are going to do with that. Yo, you good? Yo, what's wrong with this dude, man?
Hey, man, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's either.
What?
Yo, what was that?
I like
what the hell was that?
I like this trade for Dallas, man. They give them that secondary receiver that they've been saying that they needed. And they didn't have to give up a lot. A third-round pick, that's not bad. You get a third-round pick for sometimes number one, but a solid number two. A solid number two is crazy. That's a good trade for you, man.
Yeah, that's wild. A solid number two trade is crazy.
But never mind.
It sounds like you traded, but Nick, what's the make of this deal? George Pickens now a Dallas Cowboy opposite CeeDee Lamb.
I don't think George Pickens is going to resign up over there. I think this might be a one and done deal. I think Dallas may have put themselves in a kind of weird predicament because what was one of the things that George Pickens complained about last year? Not getting the ball.
Yep.
You're not getting the football over CeeDee Lamb. See, I think if I remember right, I believe CeeDee Lamb had over 100 catches last year.
He did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, buddy. I don't know. Unless Dallas is going to run like an air raid type of offense this year, I don't know how. I don't know how much this helps him in particular. Now, for Dallas, it helps him out a whole lot based off of, shit. Having George Pickens as your second receiver is a hell of a luxury.
Yep, it is.
But you kind of have two receivers. Well, CeeDee Lamb doesn't get hit with the diva label too much, but right. George Pickens definitely has the troubled wide receiver label on it for sure. And one thing history has shown is that when Pittsburgh get rid of these receivers, they never get back to form of what they were when they were in Pittsburgh. It's a long list of receivers that maybe the only person who was probably that. Well, wait, maybe Plexico Burress.
I mean, Antonio Brown had the one good year in Tampa, and that was it.
Yeah, and then what?
I got a question.
Claypool. You see what happens with him.
He's out the league.
Yeah. Who else? What's the dude that kept on getting traded last year?
Mike Wallace.
No, Dion. What was his name?
Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson. There you go. He got traded like 5 times last year. Yeah. The only receiver that Pittsburgh had that was good, that wasn't like a headache like how those guys were, coincidentally, was a guy that they drove out of there in Juju Smith.
Go figure.
That's the craziest part about it. He's the only one that really didn't have no character issues, except for people just didn't like that he did TikTok videos, but that has nothing to do with fucking football.
No, it don't.
So that's the only problem. And I think that he got a lot of flack because of Antonio Brown. But, in the long run, you see that. But even, what's the other dude name that we saw? Martavius Bryant. He had issues too.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He was another one.
With Buffalo too.
Yeah, so, there's a trend. And I'm going to be honest with you. And, and I hate doing this to Mike Tomlin. But if Mike Tomlin was on any other organization besides the Pittsburgh Steelers, the track record with those players alone is enough to get him fired.
Time out real quick. Chris, you're watching this from undisclosed location. Shout out. I just want to say that. Go ahead. Continue, Brother Freeze.
Yeah. If he was like any other organization, probably he would have got fired off the fact of that they would say that he has lost control of the locker room too many times. But luckily for him, he's on the Pittsburgh Steelers, because I hate to see a good coach lose his job over players being idiots. Certain things the coach you just take control.
He will after this year when Aaron Rodgers get there.
So here's the deal.
Oh my God!
You should ride or die. I respect that. But you should ride or die. I respect that. Shout out to RB1 too. All right. When I saw the trade, I was like, okay, a 3rd round pick. Look, they gave up a 2nd for DK Metcalf. They get a 3rd one. They gave up They get a third rounder back. So obviously, like I said earlier, he's in a contract year. He's going to want to get paid. I don't know if he's going to get paid. Like you said, Nick, I think this could be a one and done year because they got to pay a certain guy named Micah Parsons.
Holy shit, yep.
And him and Micah Parsons, as I stated, have the same agent, which is kind of crazy because Jerry Jones said he even know who Micah Parsons' agent is. For those who don't know, Micah Parsons' agent is a guy by the name of and Micah Parsons and George Pickens' agent is a guy by the name of David Muyigeta, who was the same agent that got Deshaun Watson over $200 million guaranteed from the Cleveland Browns.
Getting a massage than $200 million. That's crazy.
Shit, start me up.
So he's there. He's the agent for Micah Parsons and for George Pickens. I want to see how this works out. Obviously, first year coach and Brian Schottenheimer. I don't know. We don't know his temperament when it comes to dealing with someone who's can be pretty much a high head like George Pickens. We're gonna learn pretty fast.
It's gonna be a fun time to watch Dallas either play really well or explode by week 11.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
relax. Yo. Well, was Debbie here?
She did the whole Dallas.
Oh, my bad. I said that out loud. Forgot it's Friday.
What the hell?
But now, obviously, they still didn't. I mean, yeah, you got George Pickens, but they still didn't fix the bigger issue. Who the heck is that running back?
Quarterback. Oh,
well, you're right. Well, who's that?
They restarted the nigga from last year.
Man, they got my guy Javonte Williams over there from Denver.
What the fuck that mean?
Exactly. They got Miles. They signed Miles Sanders, and because Rico Dowdle is in Carolina.
Oh yeah, he did leave, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Him and Miles Turner pretty much. Pause when I say this. They swap teams.
That's like a 2-on-2. Then y'all tag team and switch.
Hey, I don't know, but
what's up,
that's fucked up.
Oh, sister. But yeah,
that's fucked up.
What's quarterback is? But we'll see how this George Pickens topic, how the George Pickens situation goes. Does he get paid? Does it work out? We'll see. We'll find out. By the way,
we'll know by week 11 or 12 if we think he gonna resign back.
By the way, next week is scheduled release week in the NFL. Starting Monday, you can catch Monday on the Today Show. NBC's going. What's wrong?
My bad. I'm watching SmackDown. What the fuck is John Cena? Never mind.
Yeah, I can't. Hey man, I'm on the West Coast feed now. No spoilers.
My fault.
The Undertaker.
All right.
I know a chick that was.
Monday they're gonna start announcing.
That was Michael Jackson's nickname.
Did you just say they call Michael Jackson? That's wild, dude. Something's really wrong with you, man. Dude just said they called Michael Jackson the Undertaker. That's wild.
At what point we gonna say they're not really his kid? All right, wrong show. It's not even no rules,
man. Yeah, I'll say that for Wednesday, man. But yeah, back to the end of this conversation. We'll see what happens with George Pickens, and then starting Monday, the NFL schedule will start being released. We'll find out who's playing in the kickoff game.
I hate Nick.
Yeah, wild, man.
I didn't even do nothing.
We'll see who's gonna play in the kickoff game. Some of the Fox games on Monday.
I need to see the Bill schedule. That's all I care about.
Tuesday, Good Morning Football is going to announce all the international games. It sounds like my Broncos.
I just need the Bill schedule.
Well, you'll find that out Wednesday night at 5.
All right, that's all I need.
Wednesday night at 5, we'll have the entire schedule be released. But some of these games, some of the marquee games will start being leaked out between Monday and Wednesday. So check it out. I'm
gonna do a GoFundMe so I can go to the Bills game next week.
I need to start one too. Broncos Century. Let's go. Speaking of,
just talking the trophies.
What?
You know, he claimed he got to go to work. I'm going to put this in front of the house where he can park. Lord, y'all know.
No, I can't because I'm good. No, I can't.
Wait. Oh,
we'll find out after the show.
All
right. But yeah,
Will, what up with it?
Hey
man, shout out to my nigga Will, man.
Mom's just was on. Mom's a little disturbed right now. Still disturbed right now, Dick. I'll tell. Let's go over to the NBA. We can go to the reigning champs, or we can go to Mr. Angry Black Man Draymond Green.
Let's go to the reigning champs because Angry Black Man, I got a lot to say about that.
All right, cool. That's funny. That was funny. All right, so what up, Brave Raider Pablo? What's up with you, brother? Can't wait for the NFL schedule. Got a feeling the Raiders offense is gonna be fun to watch.
My Braves brother, you know what I'm saying?
By the way, I was listening to 710 the other day, and I'll ask you this before we get to the Celtics. And you're the one person I can ask this because you're a Braves fan. And Pablo, you can answer this question too. When Freddie Freeman's career is all said and done, and we all expect that he's going into the Hall of Fame,
right?
What hat is going to be on this plaque?
Braves, dog. What you talking about?
Don't ask me. This is a conversation. Look, I agree with you. I think he's going in the Hall of Fame as a Brave. 12 years, World Series, and an MVP. But
come on, man, Braves, man.
But he's
But I mean, I can honestly, I can see him going as a Dodger. You know, him being an LA kid, coming over here. I can see that, but he's still going as a Brave, though. Honestly,
I think he should go on as a Brave too, me personally. What do you think? When Freddie Freeman's career is over and he's going into Cooperstown, is he going in as a Brave or a Dodger? Because this was an actual discussion. Because some people think he's actually will go in the Hall of Fame as a Dodger just based off them or what he did in the World Series last year.
I honestly, he should go in as a Brave. But how long has he been with y'all now?
This is fourth year.
And how old is he?
Freddie's got to be 35, 36. He's on his mid-30s.
He could if he gives y'all another 5 years, which could be very possible, maybe at least like 3 to 4, then, and based off of the projected success that your team is going to have, and based off of he's still one of the best players in the league, and the fact of the Dodgers are just a bigger market than the Braves, is just, here's the thing. If he goes and wins, and y'all end up winning 3, and he wins 3 in the Dodger jersey, the recency bias is going to kick in and everything with that. So it's gonna be tough.
See, the thing is, right now he got one with the Braves, he got one with the Dodgers, like a championship, right?
Yeah.
I do think that if he gets another championship with the Dodgers, I can see it being a question if him going. Like I said, he's from LA, man. So you know what I'm saying. So he's from out here. So I think that might mean a little bit to him. But the way he was crying when he came to the Dodgers and they had to go back to Atlanta, dog, I don't know, man.
Pablo says, the thing is, he was the MVP and the champion as a Brave, but he was the face of the Braves.
Yeah,
she never left. He pulled a Kevin Durant.
It's not. It wasn't his fault.
That wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
His agent did him dirty. We now know why. His agent did him dirty.
He wanted to stay.
The agent didn't tell him how much the Braves was offering, and by the time that when the agent pretty much manipulating the system, That's when they pulled the trigger on the Matt Olson trade. It was no turning back then.
He said would have been more impressive when as the Braves as opposed to 3 or 4 of the Dodgers. As a Braves fan, I want to agree with that. But as a fan of baseball, sometimes when you have these historical franchises and they haven't won in a while, and you be the one who helps them, bring that championship back, dog, that becomes more historical. Like for instance, whoever get the Knicks back to win a championship, that shit would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think when LeBron won a championship, it's so crazy for real Laker fans. Not it's historical championship, dog. I think saying that just stands out.
Yeah. I think so.
I honestly think it's a good comparison to this of a player. Bob McAdoo.
Yeah, Bob legend.
He from where?
Yes.
I say he's a legend. I say he's from legend.
See, now he. Now when you think of Bob McAdoo, a lot of it is attached to the Lakers. But his best years was when he was a Buffalo Clipper.
Right. Okay. Bro.
So I think, Buffalo. Yeah, fuck all that. Only Braves I acknowledge are in Atlanta.
I agree. Agent being dirty, but if he really wanted to stay. He couldn't.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't.
No,
it's a different situation.
Once the agent didn't relay that message to him and he didn't stay, that's when they pulled the trade. I mean, don't get me wrong. We could have played one at first and one at DH. I mean,
Wow, that's I don't know if y'all keep an eye on what's going on with the Red Sox. That's a situation with Rafael Devers because they brought in Alex Bregman to play short, or now they moved him to third base, and they're to a DH, and now they want him to play first, and he doesn't want to play first, and now he had to meet with the ownership. Sounds like someone might be on the trade block.
Speaking of Rafael Sadiq, why they call Tony Tone? All right, go ahead.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to Dwayne Giggins.
Yeah. Rest in peace, man. He was the lead singer on one of my favorite Tony songs too. But go ahead.
Yeah, but let's get to
what we talking about on Feels Good.
Relax.
It was getting some head.
Were they talking about Wild Pablo on Leo and on Montello?
You good, Nick?
Nick, you all right?
My fault, fam. Hey, that shit was crazy.
But let's get to the reigning NBA champion Boston Celtics.
Wait, when did Feels Good come out? 90?
I don't know. But the Boston Celtics, and
how old was Macaulay Culkin in 90?
We're not doing that.
All right, my bad.
But the champs are down right now. This dude is wild, man. Let's talk about these dudes. Obviously, I titled this episode "Champ Down" because they are down. Yeah.
One of them passed.
Yeah, battle with cancer. He passed earlier this year. So RP Dwayne Giggins. So the Celtics are down 0-2 to the New York Knicks. Game 3 tomorrow at the Garden. And they've had 2 20-point leads in both of these games.
And like I said, he was lead singer on one of my favorite songs. That's Tony Jones only did. That's Whatever You Want. But y'all don't know about that.
I don't.
That's before y'all talk.
Who you talking to?
That's before y'all talk.
You disrespectful Negro. Wow, the blasphemy you just spilled right now.
I wasn't listening.
Come on, man.
I wasn't listening to R&B back then.
I don't know about whatever you want. Come on, dog. What kind of conversation we have? That's what we doing. Okay. All right, man. All right.
Nigga better than the puberty niggas.
Nick, we about to start with the hate?
Rutherford.
Yeah.
So, hey, Sadiq has some hits, man. Yeah, I'm irritated how they're playing. I'm irritated the fact that I know that I'm this cool with a Celtics fan.
That's hate, man. That's entirely too strong of a hate.
I'm just saying.
Celtics and 6.
So you think they're going to win 4 in a row?
No.
They're done.
I don't think they're done.
I think that they. Well, I'm looking at this. Do you agree with Shaq and Barkley that tomorrow's a must win for the Knicks?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're done. I think they need at least. They gotta get one. They got to get one. They can.
No, they got to get this one. I think it's a must win for both of them, but they got to get this one because if they go down 3-0, then I'm down. I'm with y'all that the series is over with. But if Boston wins tomorrow and make it 2-1, we got a series again.
Shit.
Are down. Jason Tatum's look awful. Jaylen Brown does not look good.
They said Jason Tatum's a LeBron James or Paul George's.
That was Nick Wright,
and I haven't stopped laughing since.
The Kobe Bryant of Paul George's.
I think he's a Michael Jordan of Paul George's. Everyone you want to put there, he's the line of Paul George's.
That's insane.
Yo.
Wow.
That nigga's for sure. Paul George, if he was hot yellow.
Hey, yo. No, I don't think they done, man. I think, see, for me, and I understand, like, Knicks came back down from 20 both games, but when you have championship pedigree, dog, and you have that, you have that in your team, dog, you need to beat that team before I say they out. It's the same thing what I say with Denver. You have to beat them niggas before I say they out.
I agree.
Denver is crazy.
It's trying to go now high. I'm sorry, y'all said that. I'm sorry, everybody. So the defense has been playing bad. Jason Tatum's been flat out awful. Like I said, Jaylen Brown's been bad. He ain't been healthy. We don't know what the heck is going on physically with Porzingis.
He got a concussion, man.
A concussion caused him?
I think he got a CTE.
Is that what it is?
Corporate Thug Entertainment?
Huh?
Corporate Thug Entertainment?
Hey, man, and that's it.
You said make her come on your tongue entertainment?
Hey, man, we ain't finna slander Jeezy like that.
Wait, what? What you know? What? Wait, what?
She said CTE stands for Corporate Thug Entertainment. That's Jeezy's label.
Oh.
Wait. I think we need to chill. Because that was crazy.
This nigga's out of pocket.
Y'all gonna do? No, y'all heard this and Jeezy.
I don't even know. No, I'm not.
This is CTE. Well,
nah. Did you say Jizzy?
Antonio Brown did that. Jizzy? Nick, you
Who said that? Who said that?
Will said Cedric the Entertainer.
Someone Jizzy.
See, look what y'all doing.
You said selling Jizzy?
Yo, selling Jizzy is highly.
Isn't that what that doctor was doing on that documentary on Netflix?
Fat dog.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry, guys.
Dog.
My bad.
Nah. This nigga is completely out of line.
He really is.
But forget it then.
Shoe said somebody's out there selling Jizzy.
Dog. No. I've seen that documentary that he's talking about. This nigga Mark is out of pocket. This nigga is crazy.
Y'all some diabolical. Y'all some real diabolical Negroes. You know that?
Hey, you said this nigga don't be in the mix of this. I haven't done nothing.
Yeah, this is the one show where Nick has been chilling today. This is crazy.
This dude straight said selling Jizzy.
All right, yeah,
but yeah, the Celtics, they stink. I'm kidding. No, they have not been playing well, and there has been a lot of arrogance to what they've been doing.
There's not arrogance. It's stupid.
And what do we always say? They're like the stupidest, most talented team we've ever seen. They're proving that again.
I blame this on Steph Curry.
Yep.
Well, no one told him to blame it on Joe Mazzulla. No, sometimes you gotta say stop Joe Mazzulla said he wants to stay with the game. No, you're not Steve Kerr, dog.
No.
You don't have Steph Curry on the team.
I'm not blaming him. You know why?
Why?
Because these niggas NBA players. We're not talking about high school kids.
He's the one that went in the post. I get what you're saying, Mark, and you're right. But I'm saying this with him. If you're the leader of man, tell them to go to the freaking basket. Do this.
If you tell them and they don't do it, there's nothing you can do. These niggas are settling.
Listen, man.
Exactly. They're settling. Exactly.
I understand why I'm not in the coach because
I'd be fired after one game.
Yeah, the morale on the team would have been crazy if I was a coach. I'm like, man, y'all see these niggas 45 threes and they kept shooting? Yeah. Y'all seen that, right?
They kept shooting, huh?
Ain't nobody got no common sense to do something else? No?
Y'all trying to build a new arena across the street trying to build a new arena across the street or something? One of them dang bricks.
Wait, I think everybody was bricked up?
They might have been here in Boston.
Wait, who moved the bricks in Boston?
Here I come.
Yeah, that's your squad, sister. You picked them. You riding with those dudes. Yeah, shooting on them threes.
You said she ride on them dudes?
No way. On them threes, Nick. And no. That's the game. What up? Wow, Lake just really just changed. Well, Lake on the South Steady.
Lake changed what?
Because I just seen Lake. It just says Lake. You just said Miss Lake. It just says Lake now.
Wait, nope. Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
Me.
Nope. I'm cool. Nope.
Can you take?
But yeah, the Celtics. The Knicks ain't good. The Knicks ain't really playing that well either. Jalen Brunson hasn't really had a breakout game. Mikal Bridges looked it awful until the fourth quarter yesterday. I don't know what kind of.
What up, Will?
As I said, Miss Lane in a minute. Well, I'm just now noticing. I'm sorry, Lane. I'm just now noticing. For some reason, something just. Let me shut up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. They need to go ahead. Like we agree that they win tomorrow and get up 3-0 because if the Celtics feel any confidence, they're in trouble game 4. And the Garden's going to be a real intense place. Yo, Nick, you got to chill.
What?
No, we can read.
Hey, nobody know what that means, dog. I need to chill.
Time out. Well, I know you've had other. What are you talking about, Lay? Sometimes there's hate in that comment, but I can't confirm it. I don't know what she's talking about. Other distractions, but okay.
You're distracted by our Ustedes.
I'm distracted by her Ustedes.
You said come on the titties?
You said I'm distracted by her Ustedes, so I'm okay. It must be muy bien.
Wait, what did Will say?
Yo, Will, you gotta relax. Hey, Will. I ain't gonna say this, but I saw that old clip of No Rules resurfaced the other day. You talking about LL Cool J? Let's not go there.
Y'all got issues. Everybody got issues.
We got issues. LL Cool. Let me shut up. I'm not gonna go viral.
Nick recording John making sounds is crazy.
Nah, Nick's not doing anything.
The devil's. I'm not letting that stuff.
That is absolutely insane.
That is some real nasty. That's some real diabolical sickness. But yeah, tomorrow we'll see what happens with that game. Also tomorrow we got game 3 between the Warriors and the Timberwolves from San Francisco, which leads us to one Draymond Green.
Before you get to Draymond Green,
that is crazy.
Golden State needs
A miracle?
No. Golden State needs to pay Steph Curry more money than what they paid him. Y'all see how bad that team looks when he wasn't playing yesterday?
Yeah, I know. Jimmy Butler was took an early flight back to San Francisco.
He only took 12 shots. He did a James Harden. Well, not really.
He did Anthony Edwards in the first half.
Look, hurt his ankle?
Well, first half of game one, I should say.
Oh.
But the Warriors, no Steph Curry. Obviously, it's a grade 1 hamstring strain. Yo, you good? And he expects to probably be out at least till game 6.
Wait, Steph will be out for game 6?
That's what they're expecting.
Shit, this series might be over.
If he's not back by game, they're saying they're hoping he's back by game.
No, he need to play tomorrow.
Nah, he's
Should have played yesterday.
Nah, they're done. He's not.
That's a wrap.
If he doesn't play either one of those home games,
Yeah, no Steph, no yeah, it's over.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the heck was that sound. That was crazy. But Draymond Green. This dude, man. Talking about dude, he puts the anger in anger management.
You say he puts an anal?
Yo, you good? During the game last night, that's wild. He flailed his arms, his elbow into the side of Nasri's neck, chin. I don't know where he hit him, but there's the image right there. Balls.
That be happening sometimes when you just like let go like blindly.
Yo, you good?
Oh shit. You still recording?
Yes. Oh, necessary. Oh shit, the glasses on. Yeah. All right. It was so funny I gotta say it twice. Draymond Green elbows Nasri. He gets called for a flagrant. And then in the process, he's arguing with the refs, as he always does, and gets his 5th technical foul of the postseason. He now is 2 technical fouls away from an automatic 1-game suspension in the playoffs. While Draymond Green was obviously the game was pretty much out of hand, and Draymond Green decides he wants to stay loose, and he gets on the Nick, you're a sick individual. You know that, right? That's disgusting. That woman can barely talk, and you talking about that's just disgusting, dude.
They don't need to talk.
Y'all, Nick, you're a sick freak, dog.
Sounds perfect to me.
Y'all some sick freak. That's disgusting.
Nigga said she can barely talk.
Shit. The fuck that means? You must be talking about that process anyway. Shut the fuck up.
Is that how you apply for that?
Y'all good, man?
I think she took the neck a little bit too seriously.
She was necking that shit. All right, come on, John. Get your show back under control, dog.
Yo, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all took a public service announcement and turned it into a porno. That's just insane.
So did she.
Shit.
Y'all disgusting, dude. Something wrong with you, dude, man. Something like cancer patient's body. Like
she took gooseneck to a whole other level.
Nick, you're disgusting, dog. That's disgusting, Nick. That's disgusting, Nick. Anyway, Draymond Green gets in an incident with a couple of fans, and there was a racial slur that was yelled. Fan was ejected. Now, one of the fans, they've addressed one issue with the fan. They haven't addressed the second issue with the fan. Draymond Green refused to take any questions from the media last night. Instead, he said this.
Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family. and I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, that nigga, he really an old ass man. He had his glasses like this. Hold on. I just now seen it, John. You about to play that video again.
I look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family. And I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
Oh, shit.
Draymond Green.
Yo, Drake.
I'll go first. Draymond Green, I hope you're watching this.
Wait, what?
What the hell's wrong with you, Nick? Draymond Green, let me be perfectly clear to you, brother. Now, as far as with the fan that made the racial slur towards you, that's all gravy. That's all good. You get your revenge, retaliation, get back on.
Was the game out of pocket already?
Yeah.
Why is he on the?
That I didn't understand either.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
That I didn't understand either. The game they were down like 25 in the fourth quarter. What the heck was that? But this whole narrative that everybody's paying you to be an angry black man, that's crap. No one told you to kick LeBron James in the nuts. No one told you to try to step on Domantas Sabonis. No one told you to elbow Yusuf Nurkic, and dang sure no one told you to put Rudy Gobert in a chokehold.
He also kicked Steven Adams in the nuts.
Yep.
Come on, man. But you want to say that they're trying to depict you as an angry black man? Stop Stop it.
Hey, look. And the nigga should have got another tech after he was arguing with the referee. They stalled him out. He should have got another tech and kicked him out the game.
These referees are quick to blow the whistle on every player in the world. Blow the whistle. Except for Draymond Green. He's too short.
I don't get that either. That shit pisses me off. I ain't finna front to you. If anybody gets passes for their antics, it's for sure him. Which is so fucking stupid when he complains when he finally gets hit with a tech for it, because you really should get double the techs that you have, because you do way more bullshit than anybody else does and get away with it. You are consistently throwing unnecessary elbows. You fucking kicking people. You're doing all type of unnecessary dirty shit. And then when you finally get called for it, you fucking complain. Sound like a fucking girl. The fuck?
People depicting you to be being an angry black man. You're depicting yourself because you're doing all this dumb stuff. The referee don't have the courage to eject you from the game, because
it'd be great when women have the courage to eject you.
Yo, you good?
Yeah.
They saw that too. Oh, that Nick's being a Latino today.
Yep.
Come on, Dre. Come on, Draymond. You got you up.
We good?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just don't like that. I don't know if Draymond. Excuse me. I don't know if Draymond knows, but we've been watching him play for the last 10 years. And no, the media is not doing that, dog. You're doing that to yourself.
Yeah, man, that's wild. Go ahead. Keep going, Mark. I don't know if she invited Nick to her carniest house.
The media's not doing these, all that. Even when the referee's not giving you the technicals like they should, sometimes you just gotta take it as, man, they give me a break, let me chill, instead of keep trying to tiptoe that line.
Here's another Draymond. Why is it we always get these antics on the game
Uh-oh.
when Steph Curry ain't playing.
Me and Nick said that before, didn't we?
Yep.
We don't know. You always find it seems like you trying to find a reason to hit the showers before Draymond whenever games with Steph's not playing. What's up with that? What's up with that? You can't. You supposed to be the heart and soul of the team.
Ain't that tongue?
Yes, that's a tongue.
No. Yeah, with Nick, where is tongue, right?
Yeah, and
Yes.
that's why Lay put the response. I don't get it. If you want to take the night off, just tell Steve Kerr I'm not playing. But now you do all this stuff, and now you get yourself 2 technicals away from being suspended from a game because the Timberwolves, they're going to test you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
they're going to test you.
They're going to go at you.
What are you going to do? Y'all don't got, and like I said earlier, it sounds like y'all not going to have Steph until Game 6 at the earliest. He will be reevaluated on next week, but y'all better hope Steph Curry is back before that series ends, or else y'all be in Cancun. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Golden State's backup point guard?
It's Dennis Schroeder. No, Dennis Schroeder's in Detroit now. It's not GP. Oh, is it Brzezinski?
He's not a point guard.
He's a shooting guard.
They don't have one. That's right. They don't have one because Barkley asked that question last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Barkley asked that question. Point guard. Jimmy Butler was out there playing point guard, or Draymond sometimes dribbles the ball up the court. They don't have a backup point guard.
Yeah. It's about to get spooky for them. Actually, about to get spooky for them.
So yeah, Draymond Green, be better, man. That's what I'm gonna say.
I do have another question on Draymond Green.
Go ahead.
You know how everybody say Draymond Green sorry?
Yeah.
Now, how come it was a big deal? How come everybody make a big deal that he got suspended from the final series?
I don't know. So I understand when they say that he got that the league gave the Cavs a stimulus package. I'm gonna break the TV.
Man, I hate that stupid ass narrative. The nigga played 2 games afterwards and they lost both of them.
Yeah. Oh well, Andrew Bogut got hurt and Eagle Douglas got hurt. Well, Draymond had 35 and 15 in Game 7.
No. Fuck all that. Nobody said nothing about Kyrie and Kevin Love being hurt the year before. All they do is talk shit and say that Curry has a better record than LeBron in the finals. Fuck all that. That's all that giving Steph Curry a pass and shit, but don't give LeBron no pass or nothing.
I have no words.
You're right.
I know. Oh, and only Jokic, only with 8 points. He got 5 turnovers on 2 for 9 shooting in the first half.
And they only down 5.
That's not good if you're the OKC Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Going into the second
Look
half.
for the Hardy.
Yo, that's wild.
James Jokic. Double J.
Just call him Double J.
A 200 J is crazy. Wait. Is that 200 Jacko?
Circle jerk.
Nah. That's what the Caucasians do.
The what? Yo, y'all good?
The Neanderthals. Not the biscuit.
Oh, funny,
the
man.
biscuit is crazy.
Harden or Harden? Yes.
Hey, I need to chill out.
Go ahead, John. What else?
I ain't really much ain't got nothing much. I just obviously that was really it. Obviously, let's talk about the rest of these playoffs right now. Early, the Cavs finally got a win. Nobody Cleveland for Game 5. But what about the first 2 games? We saw obviously Pacers dominated the first game, and then obviously the last game with no Evan Mobley, no Darius Garland, no DeAndre Hunter. The Cavs were up 20. Donovan Mitchell, like he did tonight, had a 40 piece, but they blew a 20-point lead, and Tyrese Halliburton hit that step back three for the win. And then they blow their doors off the night in Indy.
I want to just have a heart to heart with Tyrese Halliburton right now.
Uh-oh.
Stop listening to Joel Embiid.
The first couple of games you was saying, you know, they called you the most overrated player in the league, and true, you had good games, right?
Right.
But then you follow up with your game 3 performance. And John, you can pull up the stats real quick.
I sure will.
And this is why you was voted the most overrated player in the league.
Let's see. Survey says.
Just take a look.
The nigga had did he have 4 points?
Yes, he did. Tyrese Halliburton's numbers for tonight. 30 minutes, 4 points, 5 assists, no rebounds on 2 for 8 shooting.
Again, if you're questioning why people
and no free throw attempts.
If you're questioning why people are saying you're the most overrated player in the league, because you follow up game 2 with this.
Pascal Siakam was a leading scorer with 18. Well, no. Ben Mathurin was actually leading scorer with 23 off the bench.
I thought you said TJ Ford. I was about to say, yeah.
That would have been crazy if TJ Ford played.
That nigga broke his neck.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shout out to the girl who broke that on your head.
Yo, you good?
Huh? No way.
But yeah, all right. So let's go over to the others. We just talked about we talked about the Celtics. We took the Knicks. We talked about Minnesota Golden State. We just talked about the Cavs and the Pacers, and as they're showing highlights now on ESPN. Donovan Mitchell at 43 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 5 assists on 14 of 29 from the field.
I think he's averaging 40 for the series.
Yeah. I have a trivia question. And I think this was some BS that I saw that I was watching Get Up this morning.
You was watching it Get Up this morning?
No, I was watching the show Get Up this morning.
Oh.
So here's the deal. They asked the question about what Michael Jordan. They might know what Michael Jordan's highest scoring average was against in India in his career in the playoffs.
In the playoffs?
Yeah.
For the whole playoffs or for a series?
Well, what team he's averaged the most points against in the playoffs?
The Boston Celtics.
No.
I thought it was the Boston Celtics too, wasn't them?
It's not.
The Pacers.
No, it wasn't the Pacers. I thought them too. It wasn't them.
The Bucks.
No, it wasn't Milwaukee.
It's a West Coast.
Was it Detroit?
Yep, it was one of the teams he played in the finals.
Phoenix.
Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
No, Phoenix. You can't tell me about Jordan. I told you, man, Jordan. I got Jordan to go. And
do y'all know how much he averaged in that series?
43. Yes.
Nobody even remotely close to guarding him.
I'll tell you that.
Who's going to guard that? Kevin Johnson?
From him, bro. No, it was Dan Marley.
Dan Marley.
Even worse.
Richard Dumas on that.
Richard Dumas was a defensive player, but everybody said Dan Marley was good at defense.
Could fool me.
Dan Marley.
Yep.
Damn.
By the way, John, what happened with that stat? Are you just looking at it?
I thought that was a trivia question.
Oh,
by the way, speaking of the MVPs, SGA only has. He's not doing any better this first half. He got 5 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. He's 2 for 8.
Each team is focusing in on the other team's best players.
You think it's focusing on anal?
No, their best players.
That
is crazy.
You should see me outside.
Yeah, I hope
I had a thing for the cheer. People try.
Can't bark it.
So you striking.
Moms, y'all come let everybody say Happy Mother's Day to you.
Oh.
That's right. Come over here.
Who's all there?
Everybody in the chat.
Everybody in the chat.
If you have your mama like I do, Please tell your mother Happy Mother's Day. They can't see your face, first of all.
Oh, they can't see me.
There you go. Now they can see
They
your
can see
face.
me.
Happy Mother's Day, girls.
Okay.
All right, y'all wish my mama.
Thank you. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself? At the end of the month, I'll be up there.
Okay. I said, when you coming back to visit?
At the end of the month.
Okay. Oh, okay. How the weather down there? Y'all had no rain, huh?
Shit, yes, it's been raining. It was a thunderstorm yesterday.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard, because I'm coming to Texas next month, but I'm going to DeSoto, Texas.
Oh, yeah, you gonna be good.
Somebody else gonna be coming.
I'm out of here.
Mom,
What the heck, man?
Mom's not on camera.
I can hear it too. Oh my God, dude.
Y'all know
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, man. My ears, dog. What did I just hear?
Oh
I heard.
my God!
Okay,
What?
I gotta go, y'all. In the doghouse.
What did I just hear?
I ain't seen it.
We out of here. All
All
right,
right, man.
Y'all
Oh no!
You ain't right. You
Oh
instigated
my
this,
God!
bro. You instigated
Oh!
Yeah, we started moving.
Oh man.
Wanna be starting?
Yeah, man. I know I didn't hear that. Yeah. Oh man, you got this is
They
insane.
want to be starting something.
What the heck just happened here, man? Oh boy, this is wild. This is wild. I actually don't have nobody for calling out names, man. I don't. I didn't either.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh, man, that is hilarious.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
Do you have anybody for calling that name?
I don't.
I've been removed. I'm in shock, dog. I don't know if I have anybody for calling that names neither.
I don't. I know I don't. I don't.
I've been far removed from so many sports people.
I don't know nobody on calling that name. So I can.
Oh, I forgot.
What? Didn't still hear you.
They can still hear you.
Oh, what the heck?
Yo, Nick, it is crazy over
What
here.
the heck?
It is out of pocket.
That didn't just happen, right?
Yep. Everything just happened right now.
Nick, I gotta tell you something off here, dog.
Let's say I got these last 5 minutes of calling down there.
It ain't our fault. We didn't do nothing. Oh man, what the heck?
This
man?
is absolutely insanely crazy.
Did not just hear that.
I just want to apologize for my role and everything I played in this.
This is just insane.
I'm trying to do better.
This is insane. I can't even explain what the heck just happened right
Yeah, put
now.
my sunglasses back on because.
But yeah, I don't have nobody for calling out names. But
Stephen A. Smith. I don't know what he did, but
well, he died on Law and Order.
He died?
He got killed on Law and Order last
Oh,
night.
dog, don't play that. I was about to feel bad.
No, he's on TV. No, he made a guest appearance last night on Law and Order as an agent, and he got killed. The brothers, they killed the brothers within the first.
You said Stephen A. Smith. All right.
Yeah, it was the son.
Oh, the one I be on the show with him, Josh, right?
Dude looked like him that played his nephew though. Like y'all prefer him. What?
No,
Lame. No, don't blame us.
Nope.
No, don't do that.
Nope.
No, don't blame us for that. That we had nothing to do with that.
I put on my sunglasses so they can't see my eyes because.
I have nothing to do with that.
Nick, you got somebody on calling no names?
Yeah, because now we out trouble.
We got a conversation off air.
Yeah.
Do I have anybody else calling out names?
By the way, Abdul Carter, he's wearing number 51. He's 51, by the way.
That nigga need to be on calling out names. Wait, who won number 51 on the Giants?
Nobody. I think they were trying to get him to wear Phil Simms' number at once. I think they was also trying to get him.
He asked me where Phil Simms number. Phil Simms said no, which is why I think that he's going to leave. Like how they, I'll tell you off here.
Okay. All right. I didn't know he asked Phil Simms. I thought they volunteered Phil Simms' number because Phil Simms' number ain't retired either, as far as I know. But you're not wearing 56. You can get that one.
But that was crazy because he never ever wore 56 ever in his life.
Never. He wore, and obviously every linebacker at Penn State wears 11. So I don't understand that, but that's a whole other conversation. But I want to say this.
That's the same thing with USC. Where I think it's like number 50 something. I forgot what it was. 55. There we go.
For USC.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Nick.
Yes.
That conversation we was having today earlier, dog. If this was 10 years ago, I would agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
But these college kids is making business decisions, and them possibly not even playing early, they can lose some of that money that they have. You know what I'm saying? So
they want to compete.
Yeah,
they're trying to get the bag and run.
Well, that's what happens when you give them NIL.
Yeah, you're right.
Pretty much.
Right.
The NIL is a plus and a minus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to RB1. You hurt?
Yeah, definitely shout out to RB1. Keep doing your thing, brother. All right. We just said y'all just slip. We just had my mom.
You can let it slip.
This has been a while.
Hey, when it slip out and then she put it back in.
That's wild.
Oh,
what? Hey, what did I just walk into in the comments? So the comments are wild. I'm telling you, Sports4U will do that. No, do not blame. I've been sick of this crap, man. These stereotypes that we corrupt. People.
Oh, you sound like Draymond Green.
Yeah, man, it's comment right here. Danny might maybe put somebody on comment on that. Like, I'm so sick of this comment. Oh, we corrupt people's minds. No, we do not. Y'all minds are already just be horny already, and y'all just be already on. When y'all get around this, is just go. Y'all just got sick minds like us. Big freaks too. Don't put that on us, man. I'll say.
Oh, Mega Coochie? Mandingo Coochie. Oh, no.
Mandingo Cucino.
Oh.
Mandingo.
I was so that was a Mega Coochie. That's crazy.
I was so quiet and shy before. That devil's a lie.
The devil was a lie.
Y'all corrupt.
Chris with the UCLA colors in there.
Shout out to the 8 clap.
Get the fuck out of here, John.
Nick, chill.
My bad, Nick.
Nick, chill.
My bad, Nick. My bad, Nick.
Nick, chill. I tell you why, Nick, chill. All right, we get out of here.
All right,
man. We gotta have a conversation with Nick off camera. Y'all don't know none of this shit.
All right, okay, yeah, we get up out here. Let me say this again. It's Mother's Day.
What the hell just happened?
No, I'm going to shout to Spotify. It's Mother's Day. Look, daddy mother here, hug her. If she's not here, remember, love her, love your family, love your loved ones. Life is precious. Remember that. Life is precious. I'm still shy. Okay. The two most vocal people in the chat are the two shy. We don't know what y'all doing off. Okay, all right, we're gonna leave the show now. But here we go on Tuesday. We'll have some of the games that's been leaked out that's been announced by the NFL, including all the international games. I think the Broncos might be going international this year for one of those games, and there's a good possibility we're one of the teams that could be facing the Eagles on week 1. But we'll talk about some of the games that have already been announced, and then Friday we'll go through the entire NFL schedule. Obviously, our teams. If y'all got questions about y'all team schedule, place to be here at Sports4U next Tuesday, but definitely next Friday when the entire schedule is released. Happy birthday to all the mom. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas see this. All the abuelas too. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms and all the beautiful and all the angels. Yeah, that's really. I'm kidding. Make sure you subscribe to Sports4U on YouTube. Like us on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok at Sports4U Podcast. Follow me at JohnWatson0984 on X Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram at HighMark1 on X. Follow Nick on X, Instagram, and TikTok at 99Gorilla. Make sure you support our partnership, Culture Clash. Follow them on Twitter and Instagram. Culture Clash Network, Townhouse Media, you know what it is. Marshall Mike's, our boys JT, Humble Roses with Nessa and Cash, Angel Rose. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sports4U Wrestling, WWE Backlash Watch Along, Culture Clash Edition, us, the Humble Roses. So me, Trell, Nessa, Angel Rose will be on.
Angel Reese?
Rose.
She missed the leg.
Yo, you good? By the way, that's opening weekend of the WBA season. Fever in the sky.
I see it play today. That's just like 4 legs.
Oh, well, I think something's just gonna change. But yeah, we'll be back here. We'll be back here. Well, me, Trail, Nick Freeze we'll be making a cameo tomorrow. And
what time y'all doing?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
Yeah.
I might see if I can. Just text me before y'all do it. I might see if I can.
Yeah.
I jump on and get some wrestling because when you wrestle with her and her legs is up.
Yo, you good? Yo, you alright, man? I don't know what to say. All right, let me I don't know what to say now. But yeah, we'll be back here. But yeah, tomorrow, start at 3:30. Obviously, we'll be in the VIP before we go live at 4. So make sure you subscribe to Sports4U Wrestling on YouTube and follow us on Twitter. We'll be live. We'll be live for every match game. And we have a message. Their Monday Night Raw watch along. So, and then Tuesday, we're back at it.
Hey, John.
Sports4U. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. All the mothers who are wrong with me. Yo.
Before we leave, I have a trivia question. Who do you believe had the best rookie season of all time?
Oh.
In the NBA?
In what sport?
In the NBA. In the NBA, who had the best rookie season of all time?
Will.
That's what. In the NBA?
Will Chamberlain.
Magic.
The answer is definitely Will Chamberlain.
Magic.
The second might be Spencer
He
Haywood.
gives the bird, but he got fouled.
Spencer Haywood won. He was a Rookie of the Year.
He was the
All-Star.
Because obviously he came out of high school.
And he won MVP his first year as a rookie.
Spencer Haywood was with Seattle, right?
Yes.
He was with Seattle. He came to the Lakers later in his career because obviously, he had everything, but he was a key part of the Lakers.
Did he ever play with Jordan?
No, he was big on by that time.
I don't think so. No, that's crazy. Good.
But yeah, get up out of here.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow, Sports4U Wrestling. We'll see y'all Tuesday. Sports4U. This is John, Mark.